What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 6 of our Pokemon SoulGold walkthrough. In the previous video, we completed a ton of stuff. We entered the bug catching contest, which we won. We tried out the battle factory. We also arrived at Ekritique City after getting that Sudowoodo out the way. We explored the burned tower. We took on Gym Leader Morty. And we also got HM Rock Smash and HM Surf. So there was a ton that we actually managed to complete in the last episode. In today's episode, we're doing a bit of a backtrack to Goldenrod. We're also just exploring some of the areas that we couldn't reach now that we have Surf. And the reason we're going back to Goldenrod is because I'm going to show you guys how to get any of the starter Pokemon. That's right, any starter Pokemon from Gen 1 all the way to Gen 9. You're going to enter the Goldenrod Game Corner Casino and come and play these gacha machines. It costs 3,000 coins for each turn, and you get one of the starter Pokemon as a reward. There are also very rare Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee that you can win, but they are difficult to try and get. So I do recommend that you come and build up your coin collection and then come and play these gacha machines. There on our third go, we actually got Let's Go Eevee and unlocked a new trophy. So that is absolutely epic. If you are looking for any other starter Pokemon to add to your team, now is the perfect chance to go and do that. So we're going to swap up our team massively now. We're going to add Squirtle and Cyndaquil to our team. And this is what Let's Go Eevee looks like. It looks absolutely insane. There is also Let's Go Pikachu, but we weren't able to get that one, unfortunately. I can't wait to evolve Cyndaquil into Typhlosion and Squirtle into Blastoise. We do have a ton of training to do though, so unfortunately we're going to put our shiny Feraligatr on the bench and replace it with Squirtle, and then we're also going to move Cyndaquil on our team and we're going to bench our shiny Onix. So it looks like both of our shinies have been benched, but that's alright. I am excited to train up our brand new Pokemon, and we're going to put Primape up front because he's pretty much the strongest Pokemon in our team currently. So now that we have done that, we're quickly going to backtrack all the way to the previous town. We're going to go through Ilex Forest and go back to the city before where all the Slowpoke were, because we're going to try and add a new Pokemon to our team and also evolve it. So we have arrived at Azalea Town, and if you watched the previous episodes, we actually traded a regular Slowpoke for the Galarian form in the house to the south. And now that we have got the 4th gym badge, we can come to the Pokemart and buy these Galarica Wreath and Cuff items. So those are used to evolve your Slowpoke into the Galarian Slowking form and the regular Slowking form, I believe. So now that we've got both of those, I think we're going to add our Galarian Slowpoke to our party, and then we're going to use one of those items to evolve it into Galarian Slowking. So wow, our team is going to change massively. And on the way back to Goldenrod, we've just encountered the legendary Pokemon Entei. I can't believe it. So we're going to throw out a quick ball. Unfortunately, it fled, but in the previous episode, we did find all 3 of the Galarian dogs in the burned tower. So obviously now you can encounter the legendary dogs in the wild and potentially catch them. However, they are super tricky to try and catch. At the moment, we're just trying to make our way back to Ekritique City so we can start on a new route and hopefully arrive at Olivine. But our Squirtle and Cyndaquil have both already evolved, so we've just received a Wartortle and a Quilava that was really fast. We are going to have to train them up a lot more and give them more battle experience, so they will actually be ready to battle in some of these tough fights. But now we are just about back at Ekritique City, and we're going to use those Galarica items on our Slowpoke. As you guys know, we do have a Galarian Slowpoke, so we're going to use the Galarian Wreath item on it. And as you can see, it is evolving. So we now have a Galarian Slowking on our team, which is a super powerful Pokemon. It is a dual type. I can't wait to test it out and strengthen it up. We did use the Galarian Wreath item. I believe the Galarian Cuff might evolve the Galarian Slowpoke into Galarian Slowbro, because normally to evolve Slowpoke into regular Slowking, you've got to use the King's Rock item. But now we have made our way to Ecruteak, we have chatted to Trainer Gold, and now we have arrived on a brand new route and we are on the path to Olivine City. So here there are a whole bunch of new trainers and also new Pokemon for us to encounter and catch. So we're going to explore the area, battle a whole bunch of trainers, try and strengthen our brand new Pokemon on our team. We have 3 new Pokemon on our team, so it's been quite a crazy episode. We now have a Wartortle, a Quilava, and a Galarian Slowking. Whilst exploring the route, we have just met Balbo, who is the Safari Zone owner, and he invites us to Cyanwood to go and visit his brand new Safari Zone. So we will hopefully explore that in a future episode. We do get his contact number. And now we've arrived at a little farm where there are some Miltank. One of them is ill and looking for an Oranberry. Unfortunately, we don't have any at the moment, but I think if you do give the Miltank an Oranberry, you'll get rewarded with an item. So we'll have to come back and do that at a later stage. We do need to train up our Pokemon because I think our new Pokemon are very unexperienced and underleveled. We do have Primape, which is an absolute tank. And here we've just encountered a Ponyta, so we're definitely going to try and catch that. I love the original 151 Pokemon, so Ponyta is a really cool fire type. But like I was saying, Primape is really strong in this game, and you can evolve it into Annihilape. We're going to show you exactly how to evolve Primape into Annihilape in this episode, so do stay tuned. We've just arrived at Olivine City and bumped into rival Voltsy. He tells us that the gym leader is not there at the gym. The gym leader has actually gone to the lighthouse. We have also just picked up a good rod from the fisherman in that house, so that is handy. We can now catch some stronger water-type Pokemon using the rod. But now we're going to explore the rest of Olivine City. We've just entered the Olivine Cafe, and here we've picked up HM Strength, which is really important. So if we can defeat the gym leader, we should be able to use Strength outside of battle. There's also someone selling items at the bottom, so you want to come and check that out. We did buy a strange souvenir. I'm not 100% sure what it's for yet, but we will keep you posted on that. We've also found Gold again, chilling here on the pier, but he has left after we have spoken to him. And here we have found the lighthouse, which we're going to explore in today's episode. But we first want to come and visit the Pokemarts and the remaining houses around Olivine. There is one really important house that we need to go and visit. We're going to stock up on items here at the Pokemart quickly and see what else they are selling. So they do sell some unique Pokeballs at TMs. Now we just have the last 3 houses on the hill to explore. The first one on the left, a trainer is looking for a Marini and willing to trade you a Hisuian Voltorb, which is pretty interesting. The house on the far right will be a person willing to teach you tutor moves. However, it does cost a lot of money. It costs 44,444 Pokemoney. It is pretty important, and we will be coming back to that in a later episode and show you exactly how that works. But now we're going to enter the lighthouse and try and make our way all the way to the top. Hopefully we'll be able to find the gym leader there and get the gym leader back to the gym. If I remember correctly, there is a little trick that we need to do in order to reach the top of the lighthouse. You can't just keep going up the stairs, because I remember it doesn't take you all the way to the top. You actually have to drop off one of the ledges and find a new staircase. So I think this is where we actually are. You want to come and drop down this little hole, and then you'll arrive at a brand new staircase in the center of the tower. And these staircases will actually lead to the top. So make sure that you drop down that little drop. and then you will reach the top and find Jasmine here with a sick Ampharos. So she asks us for some help. We actually have to go and find some medicine for her, and that is all the way in Cyanwood. So we might have to go and surf all the way there, pick up the medicine, and then make our way back and give it to Ampharos so that it will be better, and then it can start shining its light again from the lighthouse. Luckily, it's really quick to get out of the lighthouse. You just have to drop down all the little black hole ledges. We've now made our way to Route 40 just west of Olivine, and we can use Rock Smash now. But we have met one of these people who's looking for a favorite day in the week. If you select Monday, which is the correct answer for that trainer, she'll gift you a hold item. We can now crush some of those rocks and get valuable shards and also encounter some new Pokemon. I believe you can sell the shards for 1,500 Pokemoney, so that might be another alternative for you to try and farm shards and sell them to make a bit of money. However, there are two houses here, and if you go to the house on the left, it's kind of like a restaurant, and here you can buy some incredible things. So you can actually buy all the mints to change your Pokemon's nature, which is really important. So if you go and look at your Pokemon stats, you'll see some of your Pokemon will have a stat that is in the red or blue. The red boosts that stat and the blue lowers it. So if you buy natures, you can actually change those boosts around. And you can also buy some other cool items here. So you do want to come and check out this little restaurant. We will definitely be back in the next episode and change some of our Pokemon's natures around so that they are more optimal and stronger. However, we are going to try and make our way to Cyanwood now to go and get that medicine, and then we can go and help that Ampharos. So there are a whole bunch of trainers here, and also the Whirl Islands, which we will visit in a later episode. I think you need HM Whirlpool in order to enter those anyway. But we have already found Cyanwood and arrived, so we're going to explore some of the town. We've entered the first house. It looks like there is a gym here as well. So as soon as we finished up in Olivine, we will come back and take on the gym leader, probably in the next episode. We've also just taken a photo with one of the photographers, so that's pretty cool. Now that we have finished that, we're going to head up north, and there is a Suicune hiding there. But we don't want to go and encounter it just yet because there's a really tough battle afterwards, and I don't believe our Pokemon are strong enough just yet. So we're going to explore the rest of the buildings, get the medicine, maybe train up a bit, and then go and take on that battle. We also just got gifted the Pokemon Gimmighoul, which is a really cool Gen 9 Pokemon. So if you are looking for Gimmighoul, you can add that to your team and try and evolve it into Goldengo. I am going to show you guys how to evolve Primape into Annihilape now. We're going to quickly fetch the medicine. And in order to evolve Primape, you've got to teach it a move called Rage Fist. And you have to use it 20 times. It doesn't have to be in one battle. You just have to use it 20 times in a few battles. And once you've done that and leveled it up, it will evolve. So we have used it 20 times, and now it's just leveled up and it's going to evolve into Annihilape. So you do have to teach it that move Rage Fist, otherwise it won't evolve. And then make sure that you have used it 20 times and then leveled it up. So I think our team is definitely going to be a lot stronger now that we have Annihilape. I have equipped it with a punch glove, and it's also learned some powerful attacks now. You can teach it all the different punching moves. So it can learn multiple types of attacks, which is really useful. I believe Primape learns Rage Fist at around level 28 or 30, so you want to make sure that you teach it that move if you want to evolve it into Annihilape. But now we have gone and discovered and interacted with that Suicune, and afterwards we're gonna battle this mystery guy who is really strong. Hopefully our Annihilape will help us in this battle. Annihilape has become one of the strongest Pokemon that I've used in the game. But as you guys know, we do have a whole bunch of new Pokemon on our team which are not very strong. We've actually got 4 new Pokemon. I said we've got 3, but we've actually got 4 because we also have Pawniard. We also have Wartortle, Quilava, and Galarian Slowking. We did train them up a bit, but they're still nowhere near where our previous Pokemon were, where we had our shiny Feraligatr and shiny Onix. But if we can win this battle, it will definitely help some of our team. And as you can see, our Galarian Slowking is quite a weapon. It is really surprising me how strong it is so early on. We haven't even trained it up all that much, and it's been a star of this battle. So finally we got the W, even though a lot of our Pokemon were underleveled, and we have explored most of Cyanwood. We just have to go to the Safari Zone and take on the gym leader there still, but we did explore everything else. We did get a Gimmighoul, and we did get the medicine. So now we're going to backtrack all the way to Olivine. We're going to heal up our team, and then we're going to make our way back up to the top of the lighthouse. If we can give that Ampharos the medicine, hopefully Jasmine will return to the gym, and then we can go and face her and get another gym badge. So we're going to go all the way back to the top. We have to go up the same way we did before. We have to drop off the little edge and then take the staircase in the center of the tower. We've reached Jasmine and given her the medicine, and Ampharos has recovered. He's feeling a lot better again. And now Jasmine has returned to the gym. So there's only one thing left to do in this episode, and that is go and get another gym badge. We go all the way to the bottom of the lighthouse, and as we exit, the warden phones us again and tells us to come and visit the Safari Zone. So we'll do that in the next episode, hopefully. We enter the gym, and luckily we don't actually have to face any of the trainers because I think we already battled them in the tower, in the lighthouse. But Jasmine is a steel type trainer, so you want to make sure that you have some powerful fire type moves or fire type Pokemon. The first Pokemon Jasmine has sent out is a level 41 Skarmory, which is kind of like a pseudo legendary. Our Annihilape knocks it out. Luckily, our Fire Punch is super effective. We also knock out Magneton and Scissor in one shot. So our Annihilape is a complete menace against Jasmine. Our Quilava has also just leveled up and learned a new attack. And now Jasmine has sent out a level 42 Steelix. Our Annihilape knocks it out in 2 shots, and there's only one Pokemon left, which is a Tinkaton. Our Annihilape has destroyed all of Jasmine's Pokemon all on its own. Our Pawniard has just evolved into Bishop, so that was so easy thanks to Annihilape. Definitely don't underestimate this Pokemon. Annihilape is a weapon. We get the new gym badge, we're going to heal up our Pokemon and then end things off there. Today's episode has been insane. Thanks for watching.